All right, let's talk about a new product, new to me, that I picked up from Tigrid Outdoors. And Tigrid Outdoors does a lot of stuff with radio communications. They make different accessories and stuff for your radios. There's stuff over there for Baofangs and so on, as you would expect. And this right here is their Kenwood style 2-pin push to talk that you can do some extra stuff with a like electronic ear pro headset. We'll get to that in a minute, but this is one of their products. This is the first product that I bought from them when I found out about them, and then they actually sent me one a while back. It was probably last year or something. They sent me an upgraded model of it for free, complimentary. And I do have that one as well in another one of my kits, just staged, pre-staged, if you will. But I did bring this one out for demonstration purposes and to set up with this radio. So I have the UV-9R Pro here from Baofeng. If you go back channel, you can see where I've done some introductory water testing on my first one that I got, and that was a success. I didn't have any adverse effects or anything on the radio, and no moisture ingress, no condensation, no bad stuff, no lingering effects or anything to mention to you guys. So that was a success in my book. But I went ahead and picked up another one with a specific kit or purpose in mind. And the main product that I want to show you guys today is this pigtail from Tigrid Outdoors, and this is a UV-9R Pro Multipin to Kenwood 2-pin adapter. So it seems pretty quality. It's got some beefed up connection points on there for rigidity. So it looks pretty good. And another thing that looks promising to me when I was unpackaging this thing is the addition of this little moisture barrier or gasket material that they put in here. It's like a rubber, and hopefully that will help to prevent moisture from getting inside of the connection on the side of the radio here. So we'll go ahead and install this thing, and I got my flathead here on the Leatherman, so we'll just remove the screw that's holding this factory cover on the side of the radio, and once we get that off of there, we can install the new pigtail. So that's just a blank cover. It's just to protect that connection port. So with this, you got a tab here on the top of the adapter, and you're gonna slide it into this slot here at the top of the port on the radio, and just kind of work that in there. And then you'll feel the bottom side kind of click in a little bit. And that's what we're looking for. So we know that it's fully seated. And then we'll use the supplied screw from Tigrid Outdoors to tighten this one down in place. Get that kind of snug without stripping it out or damaging anything here. Still got some more to go. Oh yeah, she's snugging up now. Don't want to over tighten it, but I do want it tight so that we got a good seal here on the side of the radio. And we'll take a look at that later. If we need to adjust it any, then that can be done off camera. So there you go with the pigtail installed. And then what that will allow us to do is use our commonly available 2-pin style accessories, which if you guys been dealing with the Baofeng style radios and stuff for any length of time, then you probably got all kinds of 2-pin style accessories around. So that's clipped in. locked up, heard it click into place. And then what this other portion, this push to talk, allows you to do is you essentially have I think they're called 3.5 millimeter auxiliary jack here, just a cable with a little bit of a curly Q on there. And that just plugs and unplugs from the push to talk. And then you got a clip here on the push to talk, so you can clip it to a shirt or molly or shoulder strap, whatever. And then you got your push to talk button here on the side and a microphone there up top. So then we can take something like any commonly available set of electronic ear pro that has the auxiliary port on it, which a lot of them do. This is the Earmore, or yeah, this is the Earmore. I forget what their model designation for this one is, but this is not the one that has the comms integrated with the headset. I think that one's called the M32. This is just their standard active hearing protection model. But it's been pretty good to me. I've had it out in the rain and stuff. I had it at the PSA gathering in the rain for a good bit of time, and I didn't have any issues with it at all. So, and then you can take your 3.5 millimeter cable and plug it in there, nice and secure. You hear it click in, and then what that will afford you is a little comm setup. So you can have this set up in a pouch or something on a chest rig or plate carrier or belt, whatever, however you want to do it, whatever your flavor is. And then, of course, managing your cables and get all that stuff secured and get it set up nicely and neatly so that it's not snagging or anything like that or causing you any issues. And then you can have this clipped on your shoulder or chest, wherever it's convenient for you. Put your headset on, and then you'll be able to hear anything that you're receiving through the radio in your ear pro, and then you'll be able to key up your push to talk right here, and then you'll be able to transmit via this microphone right here. So not a bad little setup. Like I said, this is just very simple, very much entry level, and I think that it's not a bad place to start, especially if you're new to comms and all that, and you just want to have something that's a little bit more user-friendly setup for working with kit or in any sort of class or field environment. Then I think that something like this is probably a good place to start looking at, especially if you're already running Baofangs. And if you're running the traditional UV-9R style of radios, then you won't need this pigtail adapter to go from multi-pin to 2-pin. That's just a symptom of the different radio and the different format with this multi-pin adapter on the UV-9R Pro and some of the other Baofang offerings that I've seen lately. The GMRS one, the UV-9G, it has a similar setup also. And they use this multi-pin for their programming cable as well. So just an option. I was glad to see that somebody was making the adapter. That way you can still continue to use your other accessories. And I will give this thing a try and check it out and see how it all works out as soon as I get a chance to do some simplex communications or something with one of the homies nearby in my area, and then we will see how it works out. Because like I said, I just got this the other day, so this is untested for me, and I really just don't know how it's going to work out yet. So that remains to be seen. But I will be evaluating this little setup going forward. And I had used their push to talk setup before, but that was minus the multi-pin to 2-pin pigtail adapter. So, but that's what I got, and I wanted to share that with you guys and let you know that that's something that I have been working to get squared away since I started to transition over to these UV-9R Pro radios. for field use and stuff like that, and to be out in the elements. I felt like that was a good move to make, and since I done that, I needed a solution, and Tigrid Outdoors came through. I will put a link to their website in the description if you guys want to go over there and browse around and take a look at some of the stuff that they have available. So that's what I got for y'all. Hopefully that was helpful, and I will see y'all on the next one. I'm out of here.